to do?
We're going to have a bowl.
Right, you're going to bowl first, okay, and that seems to be the go, because the bottom line is you want to get away from you want to get used to the when it's a little bit wetter later, when the ball coming on, and perhaps a little bit of a problem with the dew. How wet has it been getting so far in this tournament?
Well, we only played one game here and we've batted second, so if I've not felt the ball as such. But I thought the wicket played better in the second innings, so that's the reason. I still feel there is a little bit of stickiness in surface, might grip a bit.
Now, you guys played very well the other day. What about the guys the next morning? How are they feeling?
A little bit stiff. UV was out playing golf, so he seemed to have held up pretty well. But the rest of the guys are in good shape. We've got one change in our team, which is we've left out Vinay Kumar, who's got a stiff back, and Badrinath comes in place of Vinay.
And I guess whenever these two teams play, India versus England, it doesn't matter what the tournament is, there's always just a little bit of extra in it.
It is indeed, because once you're out here in the middle, you want to give your best. No matter, this is one occasion where people have turned up with expectations, so we don't want to let them down. We want to try our best. Performance is never guaranteed, but effort is always, okay. And that is what we're going to do.
Terrific. Enjoy it, Sachin.
Thank you.
KP, had you won the toss, what would you have done?
Yeah, we would have done the same as India would have done. Yeah, the dew. There's a lot of dew in the evenings, so it's probably best to chase. This week has proved that, but listen, just try and buck the trend if we can.
And you guys played nicely as well, so that must have been a good feeling the next morning?
It was actually, yeah. And the first message that was sent around the next morning was, how is everybody?
Yeah.
And it was pretty positive. All the responses were fabulous. They all came back and they said, tight, but no real niggles. So yeah, the guys are looking to put on a performance here. We just talked about it there as a team. Every time you play India in India, and I know you asked Sachin the same question, but it's a big deal for these guys. It doesn't matter where you are, career, no career, it's a big deal.
Now you're up against a couple of guys that are serious players. Sehwag the other night was magnificent.
Yeah.
Sachin, of course, is always magnificent. I mean, you do any extra planning with those sort of blokes for tonight?
Sehwag's a difficult one because on his day, he's too good for most bowling attacks. So sometimes you just have to appreciate the fact that if it's his night, you've got to try and contain him and bowl as much as you can to the other batter. But that other batter, unfortunately, is Mr. Tendulkar, which is a bit of a wobble. But we'll see. We'll see where we get to. Listen, we haven't played cricket for a while.